If you're looking for all of the key room locations, what's inside the rooms, and just how good the rooms are, we've got you covered here with our series going over all the key rooms in the game. For this one, we're showing off the Blue Gate map. There's some really interesting key rooms spread around. Some of them are quite hard to find, especially with the underground complex, but don't worry, we've done the hard work for you. We've got all the locations and all the loot inside, so you can see if it's worth your time to go and open those doors. A quick like below really does help us out if this was helpful for you, and well, let's just jump in. Alright, so we'll start off with the first Cellar Key location. That is 2 locations, and both locations are not made the same. One is worse than the other, as you will see. We're starting here near the Olive Grove. You can sort of see the landmarks around here, and you're looking for this big cellar storm door, or whatever you want to call it. It's just there on the map as you saw. You can pop it open with that Cellar Key. Both the Cellar Key locations use the exact same key, so you want to pick which one you want to open. Again, remember to do these on night for some extra loot. We're just showing you the locations in day so it's as clear as possible, so you can get the landmarks and find it a bit easier for yourself. But you can see there's a few things to loot in this room. Obviously, some things can spawn more than others, and there is a backpack here as well. But this room's pretty lackluster overall. There's not a lot in there, so I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5. This room is pure disappointment. You can see it here if you do want to go and check it for yourself. But the second Cellar Key location is right here between the Raiders Refuge and Adorned Wreckage. And it's a bit hard to find. When you know where it is, it's easy. It's near this sort of little ruined brick. You can see the Raiders Refuge just over there. You can see back there is that little landmark. Hopefully this helps you find it easily. Just run around until you spot it basically near the ruins. But this one is way better than that other Cellar Key location. You have a security breach. You've got computers to loot. You've got the brown drawers. You've even got loose loot spawns around the room. This is much better for the Cellar Key. If you do have a Cellar Key, I highly recommend this spot near the Raiders Refuge instead of the other one near the Olive Grove. Of course, do what you want, but the evidence is here. You can see there's more things to loot inside. It has a security breach locker. These brown drawers can give you some really good stuff if you're lucky. You see we just got a little Vita spray there, pretty nice. Of course, it all depends on your RNG of the loot. Again, nighttime is a lot better for doing key rooms. Don't waste them in daytime, just do them at night. It's a bit more risky, but it's way, way worth it. There's actually a grenade pod underneath the table there for us as well. Those things are a bit random to spawn. Of course, the security breach locker is here too. The security breach lockers were so much better before the nerf. Now, after the nerf, they're not nearly as good. I'm yet to get a purple gun out of them full stop. Sometimes you don't even get any gun in them. The nerf was really strong and has really made them a lot worse. As you can see, we got a little Blaze Nade, a little El Toro. This is the best spot to use the Cellar Key, not the other one. So for this, I'm going to rank it a 4 out of 5. This is actually really good, especially because it's a green key and it has that security breach in it. This is a little sleeper location, so definitely worth using those Cellar Keys. Next up, we're going to be going over to the village using the village key. Now, this village key is pretty cool because the village is really good to loot. It has residential and commercial loot. You can get loads of valuables to build up your money. You can get Lance's mixtapes, snow globes. I highly recommend just looting the village. There's loads of blueprints that you can get through the village as well. So this key's already off to a head start because it's in a good area. And it's in an area that you probably do want to farm if you're on this map, apart from the underground areas. So you can kind of pick which one you want to do. But you can see there's a load of shelves, there's a load of these wardrobes, a lot of them are lootable, there's the little kitchen area, and then around the back you have the brown drawers as well. So this key room is actually not just in a good area that you probably want to farm anyway, but it just gives you access to more things to loot in an already good area, giving you those brown drawers, more kitchen cabinets, more wardrobes. Again, not the best loot in this particular run because we aren't on nighttime, but you can get really good stuff. I've been getting a lot of blueprints around this building, particularly in the trash bins around the building itself. So this is actually a pretty cool spot. You can see we got that Silencer 2 blueprint, pretty nice. Again, attachment blueprints seem to be dropping a lot around the village area. That's where I've got pretty much all of mine. But yeah, there's a bunch of things to loot inside. It can be random, but this does seem pretty good. So I'm going to score this 3 out of 5. I would score it higher, but there's no weapon crates or security container inside, so 3 is pretty good. Next up, we'll be going to the Confiscation Key location. You can see it here underground. For this, you will have to go all the way underground, underneath the breach room that everyone likes to farm. You can see there's some big open windows on the left. It's in a high PvP zone. Watch your back, place down some traps, bring smoke grenades if you need to. Bring door blockers if you need to. This area is hot death. It's PvP like crazy. So come here with a squad. Come here at nighttime solo with a load of traps and stuff. But the actual room itself is pretty good. There's a load of loose loot spawns around all these shelves. There's medical bags. There's the little square breach boxes. There's more breachable servers out the front. There's even like office desks at the front that have searchable drawers. So there's quite a lot that you can loot in here if things spawn lootable for you. And these breach containers can be really good, especially at night. That one was pretty terrible, but at night they can be really, really worth your while. You see there's also a weapon crate that can spawn at the end of the room. We got a little arpeggio there, which I actually hated the arpeggio to begin with, but now that I've tried it level 4 with attachments, it's actually really strong. I don't know if people are sleeping on it or if I'm just going crazy, but I did a few runs with it and I was outgunning people with Venators, even some people with El Toros. You know, if they miss their shot, you kill them guaranteed. So the arpeggio is actually kind of a sleeper gun right now. I'm gonna have to do some more testing because I've been really enjoying running it lately. But you can see there's these desk drawers, there's the breach cabinets at the back, a bunch of things to loot in here, but again, it's super PvP heavy, and because of those windows there, you can easily get shot while looting, even if they haven't come in, so you need to just trap the whole area out if you do want to loot this solo. Otherwise, have your squad guard you or help you loot so it's a bit faster. But you can see tons of things to loot, tons of things to breach. This is a nice spot. And if you are running the underground in this area anyway, you're probably doing the breach room and the color puzzle, or maybe even the fuel cell puzzle that's right above this room. So there's loads of really, really good loot spots in this area. They're super worth going to and farming. They're just really dangerous for PvP. So if you like PvP and you don't mind it, and you want that high loot, this is really good. This is a top tier key. If you hate PvP and you want to avoid it and you like to be sneaky, you might want to give this key to a friend or something, or it's going to be a bit dicey if you come here solo and you're scared of PvP. We did this room about 4 or 5 times, to be honest, and we actually got attacked in several of them. Luckily, we did survive a lot of those because we just held the room, we used grenades, but you can get attacked quite a lot. So I would rank this 5 out of 5, but because of the PvP risk, I'm going to downgrade it to a 4 out of 5. It is a 5 out of 5 room, but there's PvP. Next up, we're going to show the patrol key card location. You can see it's in the underground at the back of the checkpoint area. I don't know if it's always this one or some of the other ones can spawn locked. This is the only one that I've seen spawn locked for myself. It's a green key. It's very common. You can see when I pop this one open right here on the map, when I pop it open, there's actually just a weapon crate inside. I've got a lot of patrol key cards. I never find myself really being able to use them. There wasn't any loose loot spawns, but I think loose loot can spawn inside. I've had bad luck with these. I'm just going to rate it 1. I've never got anything good out of the patrol keys. They're super common. Maybe I've just got unlucky. Let me know in the comments if you did get better. Then we're going to be going over to the communication tower key location at Pilgrim's Peak. Now for this one, there's a load of arc in this building, so get ready to shoot some arc. Players do come here as well, so watch your back, but you can see this is the door here, right at the back of the building, just around the corner of the zip line that goes to the top. And when you open it up, you can see it's right here in this part of the building, so you can find it easily. Loads of servers to breach. There's even going to be some office desks that you can actually loot as well. You can see more breachable things around the corners. Tons of loot inside here, to be honest. If you're looking for like electrical things, this is a really good spot. While people can roll up here and often do, it's not as busy as the previous key in the confiscation room. So you'll usually be okay depending on how deep in the match it is. If it's early in the match, you can just come here. It's usually free. You can quickly get all the loot and get out. But again, for those kind of electrical components and things like that, you can see I'm getting processors as well. Processors, you need a lot of them for crafting some of the high tier augments and stuff like that. Even the trigger grenades that are really, really good. So this room's actually pretty decent. I've never got anything amazing, but for electrical parts, you can get a ton of them in here. You can get a lot of stuff. So I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. I've been getting some good stuff in this room. You can see it here on the map. So that's all the key locations on the Blue Gate map and our ranking based on running them a bunch of times. If we did help you out, a like below really does help us out, and comment what map would you like to see next. You do tell us. There's a few maps in the game, so I'm going to need your guys' input on which one to make next. And do subscribe for more Arc Raiders coming your way very, very soon. Here at Arix Gaming, we're 2 friends who love to play games. You have me, Paradise, as well as 26.
Our goal is to keep the videos as concise as possible by cutting out any of the fluff and focusing on what really matters with high quality videos.
So make sure you're subscribed down below for more videos on your favorite games coming very, very soon.